struggle with constantly trying to prove ourselves, and we want more, and we compare ourselves with others who were only playing, or we gave the lead parts to those people who were only supposed to be extras in the story.
Listen to me. Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute or an hour or a day or even a year. But eventually it will subside and something else will take its place.
And so what I'm going to be discussing is the power and the importance of accepting life as it is. Faith is the acceptance that whatever comes your way, that you will be able to deal with it and it will work out in your favor. What I want you to understand is you are the actor, you're the director, and you're the executive producer of your movie, of your own movie. We have what I call that star movie energy. But many of us act like we're not the star because we struggle with constantly trying to prove ourselves, and we want more, and we compare ourselves with others who were only playing, or we gave the lead parts to those people who were only supposed to be extras in the story. And so this leads to stress and more anxiety within our lives because we aren't able to practice gratitude for what is and allow the good things that is in our life now. So we don't have that appreciation of living in the moment, therefore leaving room for miracles to happen. Remember this. Miracles happen in the space of the unknown. But if you're constantly living in anxiety and you're worried about the future, or you're living in depression because you're not letting go of the past, this energetically takes up a lot of space, and it doesn't leave you with the reserves to be able to create. There's only 24 hours in a day. So you take away 8 hours for sleeping, and then you take away 8 to 10 plus hours of working. That only leaves so many hours in the day left over for family, friends, or whatever. So your time is already divided. So whatever little time that you do have left over for yourself, you don't even have enough time to sit down with your own thoughts, let alone invest in yourself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this very simple for you. Since there isn't enough time in the day, that's a fact. You have to learn how to prioritize the things that are most important to you. And the first thing you need to do is prioritize investing in yourself. See, you're not going to be good for someone else if you're not first good for yourself. So what this should look like is, it should look like you taking care of yourself, meaning you have to take care of your mental health. You have to take care of your body because you only have one. And you have to be grateful for the time that you do have, even if it's only to enjoy the things that you have right now. See, when you get involved in trying to control all those outside variables, you're trying to control what's out of your control. And so we often feel that we want to try to control someone else because we think it's going to make us feel better. And so when you let go of control, something starts to happen. Believe it or not, your awareness starts to expand and you start to grow, and then the scales come off of your eyes. You start to see that you really don't control much more than just the faculties of your own mind. Everything is happening around you, and it's just happening, and it's happening all the time. And it's happening not because of you, it's happening despite of you. So some of those outcomes might fit your ideals, your programmings, but some of those agendas may not. And regardless of the fact, it's still happening. So why not just accept what is? Take your stress levels way down. Stop worrying. And this is a fact. You start to know what is meant for you is going to be for you, and it's going to flow to you like water. That's what it's meant to be like, to flow like water. Water adapts. So you have to learn how to adapt to whatever life hands you, realizing that you can handle it and you will handle it. Everything you need is inside of you, but you block this because you can't, or you don't allow it to, you don't let it be, and you don't allow things to happen, or you don't allow things to flow. And I understand this isn't easy, because like everything, change is slow. And if you can just have that little bit of shift in your mentality, it's like working muscles. But if you're not used to working muscles, you're not used to the struggle that is needed to stimulate growth, by accepting the pain and the soreness that is needed, that pain and soreness is needed to cause a stimulation that we often resist, that is the very catalyst that is most significant, that allows us to grow or allows us to change. See, you have to trust that you're the star of the movie, and the star of the movie is you. You will always win somehow, some way. The movie, think about it, isn't over until there is a winner, until there's some resolution. So I want you to truly trust and believe, have faith that life is working for you and not against you, and that it will all work out and probably better than expected. See, the higher powers know this. They're just trying to get you to see it. And they know how to get you there better than your limited abilities that you have in the mind. And so you just have to get out of your own way, because you're the very stumbling block that's keeping you from seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So if you can only let go, because you can't change it anyway, and you can't change what you're not willing to face. Better said is, you cannot change what you're not conscious of. And what you're not conscious of is the very thing that's blocking you. So then you're not able to fix what's broken. So you have to sit with it, learn from it, allow it, and accept whatever it is that you're being presented with, and watch in the space of letting go, in the space of acceptance. Watch when you let go of that heaviness, watch that magic happen in your life.